What is going on, guys? It's your boy Toy Crunch, and in today's video we will be taking a look at the brand new Stark that dropped very recently for the JP server. He will be coming out for the global users in about a month, at the end of August it seems like. Anyways, so we're going to be doing 4 different builds, and then we're gonna end it with a little bit of PvP because you guys were asking for PvP in my previous reviews, my last couple of reviews, which I'll have links in the description for, which are the Ulquiorra review and Hallibel review. So since they're new and you guys probably want to check them all out, I'll go ahead and add them in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the review, boys and girls. I don't assume genders. I don't. The first build we've got going here is the strong attack damage build, and as you guys are seeing for yourselves, we've got a pretty nice increase in spiritual pressure and stamina. Those are the only increases we do have, and it is a nice increase. We've got 599 extra SP and then 70% extra strong attack damage. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys see his normal attack damage is actually very nice, but those strong attacks, okay, look at that damage right here. This is his second strong attack. He hits like 3 or 4 times, and it's almost 4k damage each time, which is quite surprising. You also want to keep in mind we're going up against the Mind Byakuya raid, so you are going to we're gonna have the attribute advantage, and on top of that the killer effect. So we're gonna have a lot of damage inflicted. Here we go again into the next room. The damage, that first strong attack, man, let me just talk a little bit about it. It's so cool, man. His wolves come out, dude. There's the animations, it shows a couple of his wolves, and it's so cool. And then his second strong attack is just, it's even, I think it's his coolest strong attack. Maybe not his most useful. Oh, no, it's actually very useful. What am I talking about? That's the raining one. It's like raining swords. It's so sick. I love it. His first one again with the wolves it's perfect because it recharges quite fast, and it's perfect for whenever he has to break melee guard. It's awesome. It has perfect range. Second one has really good range, and then the third one is a full screen double wave strong attack, which is freaking insane, man. Just look at that. He just has a lot of really cool strong attacks. I feel like his first, second, and third, they just complement him very well. I mean, if he had frenzy, it's like he'd be even cooler. He'd be insane. He'd be too OP, you know, because that third strong attack with the wave, the raining second strong attack, the first one with the wolves, I think he'd be too OP. They did make him a normal attack damage type character though, but as you guys are seeing for yourself, this is not a bad option to go ahead and do a strong attack damage build. I love it. I actually really like it. His strong attacks are so cool that I'm almost like, it almost kind of sucks that the best build for him, or what you would when you're looking at the stats and skills, what you're thinking is normal attack. So I'm here to say though, this is not a bad option. He's got the strong attack damage increase plus 30%, which is very, very, very nice. Here we're going up against Byakuya, the boss. So we're gonna use a special here. It's such cool animation. It's so cool. Look at that. And he hits quite hard. Right here, I try to get away though, just because I wasn't trying to die like my last review. I was dying every time. So here we go. Let's go ahead and just check it out. Boom, boom, and it's over. Byakuya, get out of here. You're dead. This build's awesome. I really like this build. Even though it's not really something you're thinking of as soon as you see him, like when you look at everything, you know, it's still a very good build. I like it myself. The strong attacks are really, really nice, and they inflict quite a bit of damage, especially because of the strong attack damage increase by 30%. So with that said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this build an 8 out of 10, which is a very nice ranking for what I was expecting. I didn't think this was gonna be that good, and his SP isn't that great. At 599, it's not that great, but you know, it's fun. It's a fun build. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. So here we have the strong attack recharge time. As you guys can see, we have the same exact accessories, which is the 599 extra SP, and then but instead of having strong attack damage links, we've got all recharge time, which adds up to minus 38% recharge time. I wish I had those like an extra minus 14 recharge time, but I do not have them. As you guys can see, it takes 5 seconds for the first one to recharge, about 10 seconds for the second strong attack to recharge, and then the third one takes about 15 seconds, which if you had better if you had the 14 recharge time if you had 3 of those, you would be able to get around like, yeah, you'd cut all three strong attacks in like with like a second or two. But you know, it's nice. This build's really nice because, like always, you get to just spam it with this build. You just get to spam strong attacks, and like I was mentioning previously in the last build, his strong attacks are really fun to use. So this build is a fun build. And it's also really strong, as you guys are seeing. 3,300, 3,500 is the range for like his strong attacks, is where it hits about. Normal attack is still hitting quite nice at around 2,500, or no, like 2,000, yeah, 2,500, up to 3,000, as you guys are seeing yourself. Really nice. There's a lot about this character to like. He's got a normal attack increase of 40%. That's not including any of the character links he's got on him and his own. So it's not counting the character links. It's just the skill he has, which is an increase by 40%. Not only that, he's got an increase of 20% on speed, and then his range is increased by 20. This character was just meant to destroy through his normal attacks. I was surprised when looking at this. When I was adding these all in for the video, I was shocked to see that he has 3 skills that are going for his normal attack, which is I think is amazing. I think he's one of the first to get that, except for Vastalora might have it, but just not that great of increases. And then you got to keep in mind he's got the 747 attack, so this character is top tier. Very good. I freaking love him. And not only that, does he not look so freaking cool or what? Like, he looks sick. Here we go up against Byakuya. Easy peasy. You guys know how this rolls. You know. Uses it again and he's gone. So dude, this build, I have to give it an 8 out of 10 as well. I really like it. It's a fun build. It's a very fun build to go with. With the third build, we've got the hybrid build. This build's actually I'm quite excited to get into it again, just because we get a really nice balanced upgrades. So he's got 299 extra on attack and 300 on spiritual pressure. So he's got the balanced attack and spiritual pressure. And look at that. 4,900 to 5,500, depending on critical hits. He's averaging that through his normal attacks. And what I really like about this build is that he doesn't get any decrease. Like, he doesn't have to sacrifice his focus or spiritual pressure. So this build, I really like it for that reason. Because he gets the critical hits in there, and then his spiritual pressure is awesome, so his strong attacks are going to be doing a lot of damage, especially because, you know, you get the strong attack damage increase plus 30%, and then his normal attack damage increase plus 40%. It's crazy to think that he actually gets a 40% increase on normal attacks when he's already got everything else, you know, that he has, which is it's crazy. Other skills he has, of course, is his ultimate, his special actually increases by 40%. So that's a good skill. His special doesn't inflict any status ailments or anything, but he is gonna hit hard because of that skill. So they didn't like totally screw him through there, which they could have, I guess. At first I thought, when looking at everything, and I was just thinking, oh, this guy's not gonna be that great of a special. He's not gonna be hitting that hard. So yeah, I don't know. This build I really do enjoy. You get the balance of both. You get the best of both worlds with strong attacks and normal attacks. I think I like it a little bit better than the strong attack damage and strong attack recharge time. I do have to give it a 9 out of 10. I really like the balance that he gets. Right here, I believe we've got a attention tie on him, so the special is going to hit really hard. Yeah, look at that. The damage is just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, that's the hybrid build. I have to give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but you know, I'm a little too nice sometimes, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. we're saving the best for last though, so don't think that we're not gonna have a 10 out of 10 build. Next build is going to be the normal attack damage if you didn't already know. With this build, you've got a Chappie with 30% attack, a Tension Tai with 30% attack, and then a Shinten, Hojikuzai with 20% attack. And then we've got the 25, 25, and 25 NAD link, which adds up to 95% extra normal attack damage. Not much more to say other than, look, I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys see for yourself. He's so quick and he hits so hard. Oh my god, this is such a nice thing to look like. Just looking at this gameplay makes me think like, damn dude, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed for hitting. Oh, I just got hit there. Who cares? Stark's like, boy, that's a low bruise on me. Here, why don't you taste my sword? Why don't you taste a little bit of my sword and see what you think? Bro, this build's amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna just tell you right now, 10 out of 10. I love this build. I know that we get rid of spiritual pressure, so with that we don't have any damage through his strong attacks, which does suck. But K-Lab really made this character a normal attack beast. He's meant to be the best purple NAD character in the game. He's meant to be that, and he really is. I have a bunch of heart characters. If you didn't already know, I think I have all the best heart characters. Recently, you know, the most recent ones I was able to get was what's his name, White, Gen. I've got Tsukishima, I've got Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra. You know, and you would think Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra would be my favorite, but you know, I have to say Stark is the best out of all of them. He's different. He's something different that they did not have already, which is a really good normal attack damage character for heart. And I finally get to put my Chappies to good use on with my heart characters. So yeah, man, I really like this build. As you guys are seeing, man, he just takes care of the enemy so quick. It's actually unfair. It's crazy to even say this, but I even think he might be a little bit better than Ulquiorra, the new Ulquiorra, the mind Ulquiorra that just came out with Stark and Hallibel. I think Stark might be a little bit better, even though I'm not saying he's my favorite. I mean, Ulquiorra's hands down my favorite, but I cannot let this beast. I can't overview the fact that he's just so beast. He's so good. He's amazing. I have to give this build a 10 out of 10. Like I already said, it's just a really great build. So OP, so good. Yeah, that's Stark. That's some PvE. What we're gonna go ahead and do now is we're gonna get into some PvP. And as you guys are about to see, we just got into this room. It's with Sode no Shirayuki. And just take a look at Stark. Pay attention to Stark. So he wasn't able to get to Sode no at first, but right as soon as he did, he's just dominating her. Look at that. Look at that. And then he goes to get his special, and then he uses it. But yeah, man, he's a really good PvP character as well. So you would think that, okay, he's a good PvE character, but he's not enough. He's not gonna be enough to just kill it in PvP either. No. He is amazing when it comes to PvP. The build I've got going right now is the normal attack damage build, but I did take away the slots, the character links, and I added in damage reduction. So I have 20, 20, and 16. So I've got the 56% normal damage reduction. I mean, look at the high, and then I've also got Uryu and Yukio in there. So not the best team, but what I did add to them is just dodge, just for them to be shooting from range and using dodge. And look at this. This one right here was crazy. He took on so much. Like he did it. Stark is over here putting in the most damage, man. And then of course he uses a special. He goes in and just finishes off. Take a look at the most sick run I've ever had on PvP. Take a look at Stark. Look, he gets hit, takes the damage, but then look, he takes care of full bring Ichigo with his NAD, goes to White, takes care of White, goes to second anniversary Ichigo and takes care of Ichigo. He's just so OP, man. And then this one's the last one. We're gonna go ahead and end it with a bang. He's going up against Tensa, Riruka, and the new Ichigo, and just look at him. Look at him. He puts in so much work, man. He's so good. He is so good. He takes care of Tensa, takes care of Ichigo, and then he goes and ahead and just kills Riruka. So, boys and girls, this is an amazing character. I can't say it enough. He's so good. Best heart character in the game. I have to say it. There's a lot of other great characters, don't get me wrong, but he's just hands down the best one. And what you guys are seeing right now are the 3 new JP characters, which is Hallibel, Stark, and Ulquiorra. They're all level 200. These are my characters. If you guys would like to see a PvP video with all three of them, I can definitely make that happen for you guys. I put in a lot of work for this video, so if you guys could please help out and just hit the like button on this video. We've been reaching about 500 likes on most of our reviews, so if we can hit a 500 mark, the 500 mark on this one, I would really appreciate it. I mean, just the gameplay alone should motivate you to go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. It does mean a lot. I make BBS videos every single day, so if you don't want to miss out on the best BBS videos, go ahead and subscribe. Anyways, I love you guys so much. This video super long. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching the video. It really does mean a lot. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.